Hi. My name is Megan Beliveau, and I am here today with my little buddy, Nellie. We are here to talk about the acceptance of robots as team members. Robots. Just the name alone instills fear in people. I mean, how can I blame them? They all cannot be cute like me. Hollywood sci-fi films have depicted robots as villains that are going to take over the world. Robots were always thought to be a thing of the future. However, they are becoming more and more popular as science and technology advances. For example, Saudi Arabia just granted Sophia, a humanoid robot, citizenship. We can also speak into a phone without the touch of a button to see if Georgetown cupcakes is better than baked and wired. Even though we are adapting to the new technology of robots, society is more concerned with the idea that robots are going to leave them without jobs. But haven't we seen this before? If you thought no, you are sadly mistaken. The thing is, it is no secret science and technology is rapidly advancing. As a society as a whole, we seem to adapt accordingly. You see, in 1850, 60% of Americans were employed by the agriculture industry. Now, the World Factbook estimates that less than 1% of the US population is employed by the same industry. Why might this be? Machines became more practical and efficient when it came to efficiency within the agricultural industry. We are going to take a step back from robots for a second and talk about the idea of teams. Teamwork is a very important aspect of the workplace. According to the Boston Consulting Group, when employees are able to work collaboratively and find collective strengths, the results are ultimately what drive organizations to become high performers. In order to feel like you are part of a team, it is important to have a sense of membership. This allows you to develop a sense of trust and belonging, which makes you feel comfortable communicating with team members. By collaborating and sharing a common ground of mutual beliefs, understandings and assumptions, teams are able to put forth a joint effort in order to deliver greater results when compared to just an individual entity. We have mentioned the fear of robots and the importance of teamwork. Now we are going to answer the question, how has the acceptance of robot team members changed over the past 5 to 10 years? And how will this change in the next 5 to 10 years? The US Army has been able to integrate robots as effective team members. Even though they are able to perform tasks that would be otherwise dangerous to human soldiers, soldiers are still finding it difficult to solely rely on these machines to do tasks. Soldiers feel more comfortable when they are controlling the robots when compared to relying on semi-autonomous robots. Why might this be? Automation tends to fail people because they do not fully trust the technology. In this case, soldiers are lacking a sense of trust in the robot. Another place that has integrated robots into their teams is the medical field. Research has shown that robots are able to outperform humans when it came to certain procedures, and even allows patients to have a reduced recovery time and minimal scarring. Even with this statistic, nurses and doctors are having a hard time accepting the robot. Doctors and nurses are oftentimes uncertain how the technology works, which creates more problems than not. Despite the fact technology is proven to be effective, when team members are uncertain about their robot team members' ability, doubt could arise, which could quickly turn into a bad situation in the operating room. Everybody's heard the phrase like attracts like, right? Similarity attraction theory is very similar in its concept. More recently, the idea of similarity attraction theory has been linked to the idea of human-robot interaction. Yale conducted a study that allowed adults to interact with a cute robot named Keep-On. Adults had to form opinions about a set of children's toys and then discuss their findings with the robot. The study found that those that shared similar beliefs about the toys with the robot tended to view the Keep-On as being more friendly than those that disagreed with the robot. This study helps bring perspective to mixed technology teams because it shows that humans feel more comfortable with robots that may share the same thoughts and opinions than robots that do not. The image presented is a recent photograph of Sophia, the newest citizen of Saudi Arabia. It would be logical to assume that the more a robot resembles a human, the more likely humans would want to work with the robot, right? According to the Uncanny Valley theory, those that interact with an object that exhibits human-like features actually feels more uncomfortable when compared to an object that does not have human-like features. We need to be careful because as robots are becoming to look like functioning members of society, the Uncanny Valley theory may describe why some people may not feel entirely comfortable sharing a workspace with a robot or being part of the same team. After extensive research of academic literature, it became very clear that over the past 5 to 10 years, although robots have been advancing, humans haven't been able to fully embrace and accept robots as being part of their team. The lack of trust seemed to be a major factor why teams could not trust the robot member even though their technology was proven to be effective. Over the next 5 to 10 years, I believe that it will still be hard in accepting robots as team members. The reasons being is that the media is still portraying robots as machines that are going to wipe out the entire workforce. Eventually, humans will realize that robots are not going to take their jobs. However, it will take more time in order for humans to fully develop trust in robots. In the future, it would not surprise me if we are gossiping about what our robot teammate did. Once we start doing this, we will know they are fully integrated and accepted. Thank you for watching.